everybody, welcome back to Question of the Day. The question today is by Donna Day, and her question is, what kind of pet did you have growing up? Well, Donna, I had a lot of pets growing up. Okay, the very first pet my mom and dad already had when I was born and brought into the family. And I had two older sisters, of course, y'all know them, Charlotte, Wyoming, Nene, Becca, the Becca JB. They were both still living at home, had not got married yet when I was born. Charlotte was 11, almost 12 when I was born. Becca was 7 when I was born. She was the baby and she was mad I came. She didn't like me because she was supposed to be the baby. I had to tell on her. But that family that I was born into, that crazy family that I was born into, Lord help me. I just had to do that. I had the best family. I wouldn't want to be in anybody else's family. No, 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 no. They had a dog already. And it was a Chihuahua, and it was black, and it was a girl, and her name was Tassie. And I think I've told the story about when they brought me home, and Mama was on the bed with me. Tassie jumped up on the bed just to check me out, and my daddy went all haywire. Get that dog off that bed, you better not mess with that baby. But she wasn't going to mess with me. She wasn't going to hurt with me. She was just going to check her baby sister out, is all. She loved me. She took care of me, and then when I grew up, she let me play with her. She let me put diapers on her. She let me put doll clothes and baby real clothes on her and wrap her up in baby blankets and tote her around like a baby, seriously, like this, or on my shoulder, patting her. I loved her to death. So she was my first pet. I claimed her even though they already had her, you know. She became mine. And then all through my childhood, you know, I had other dogs. I'm not going to be able to remember all of them and in order. Charlotte and Mark had Pepper. He ended up being Daddy's, so ours. And then later they got a white dog and they named it Sandwich. And didn't it end up becoming ours too, Charlotte? Am I right or wrong on that? I had a dog named Missy, and then that was a big O. It got killed by, most of them got killed by a car, got ran over out on the road. But if it had lived, it would have been the, you know, the biggest dog, not the Great Dane, but the other big one that's big, round, and fat, and drools. You know, they have the Beethoven movie about them. What kind of dog is that? Is it German Shepherd? I don't think it's German Shepherd. I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, big. She would have been that kind of dog. Her name was Missy. We had a little white poodle for a little while named Missy. Can't remember how we got her. Seemed like she was Aunt Jackie's, and we got her for a little while, and then we ended up giving her back to Aunt Jackie. Or maybe she was ours, and we gave her to Aunt Jackie. I can't remember how all that worked out. Who else? It was mostly dogs. When I became a teenager, I had dogs. Not as many. Kind of started slacking on them. I know my Aunt Irene had a dog named Frisky, and I got her for a little while. And then she got ringworms, so Mama made me get rid of her again. I don't know if we gave her back to Aunt Irene or what. Now, a stray cat came up in our yard when I was a teenager, the younger teenage ages. We was on Bowie. And, it just hung around the yard. I started feeding it. I claimed it as mine. I gave it the name Frisky. But then I realized I was real allergic to cats, so we got rid of her. We just kind of went and dropped her off on the side of the road. That was bad, I know. I hate that, but we did, at a dump area that we always passed every day going to town. But it was mostly dogs. Now, as an older teenager, I remember I had a little bitty turtle in a little bowl of water. I don't remember where I got it from. I don't know if we found it outside in the yard and I kept it, or if we actually got it at a pet shop. I don't think we actually got it at a pet shop. Probably we found it. But I had that, and then I had the two little birds. They were my aunts, and their name was Elvis and Priscilla. A blue and a yellow bird. It was it wasn't the big bird, it was the little bird. It's that parakeet. And they were both in a cage. And then Courtney's daddy, Joe, for meanness, purely meanness, because I told him not to. I had to run to town real quick. I had them out of the cage. They was flying around in the house. And I told them they would run in and out the door. I said, do not let my birds out. Do not run in until I get back. I can't have time to put them away now. And they deliberately opened the door and let the birds go out. And I lost my birds. See how mean your daddy was to me, Courtney? So I'm trying to think, I guess, and think that was about all I can remember. Charlotte, Mama, Becca, if y'all remember any other pets, dogs, whatever that I had, please let me know in the comments below. Mama, you can call me like you did and let me know, because this is all that I am coming up with and can think and remember about. But I'm interested to know if I'm forgetting any. So yeah. Alright, so Donna, there's the answer to your question. I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody else, hope you enjoyed all of the question and the answer. And that's all for now. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 questions left. So bring in more questions. Keep them coming. I love them. Alright, I'm out of here until next time. I'm done. I'm gone. Toodaloo.